last year's MVP, Justin Verlander. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Two teams that know each other well. Live on 2K Sports.
It's Major League Baseball. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast on 2K Sports. Fun to watch? Yes, it is, unless you're trying to put a bat on a ball. Clayton Kershaw. That's what the hitters have got to solve today. Now for a look at our starting pitcher. And as he gets going against these hitters, what's in store?
A pretty even matchup right now. You've got a lineup that does struggle at times to score runs, but you've also got a right-hander on the mound who can give up some runs. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins in execution in this one.
Chance now to look at Kirk Gibson's decisions on his starting lineup.
Okay, this is what I call a circular lineup. Stars really throughout the lineup. They're all the same. They hit for average, hit for power, drive-in runs, really star-studded throughout.
It's going to be Rodriguez now. He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Out. One away. As we get into this game, what are we going to see defensively?
As you look at this defense, the thing to remember is this is the best National League team when it comes to the number of errors. They've committed the fewest errors of anybody in the National League. They make plays.
It's going to be Soto now. Hit on the ground. Soto. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Machado is the batter. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's the third out. That'll do it. Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitches. Here's a look at their starter. And what is this lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
Well, one of the best pitchers in the game, Clayton Kershaw, a force on the mound, confidence in all of his pitches, attacking the zone, good control as well, and an outstanding curveball to put hitters away for strikeouts.
Here's the delivery. Ball plays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a line drive. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
And their offensive lineup looks like this.
That's a prodigious lineup right here. Names that everybody recognizes. A lot of threats in this lineup and no breaks for the opposing pitcher. Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
Well, the hitter struggles with curveballs when he's behind in the count. I suspect they're going to go to the hook.
Foul! Here's the pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. That one gets down for a base hit. We'll take a quick look at how they'll be taking the field defensively.
I think the key defensively is to just not get too fancy. You don't have to make the razzle-dazzle plays. Get routine outs. Just don't allow them extra base runners or extra outs in the game.
Number 3 hitter up. Well, let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
We're looking at this guy's slider. That thing has been...
There's a smash towards the hole. The second, there's 1. And 2, they pull off the double play. Nice play, especially on the relay to first. 4-6-3.
It's textbook right there. Tailor-made double play. Hit it where they are and turn it.
Rivera at the plate. Two outs and a runner on third. Lined up the middle. That's down. Runner could come home.
Well, what a great piece of hitting right there and a big RBI. You put your team in the lead, and a lot of times it's too much for the other team to overcome.
It's going to be Baez now. Getting out in front. Any time of the ball game you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
A nice approach at the plate so far from this offense. And they
hit in the air to center field. And another one. It's contagious. Rivera towards third base.
That's textbook base running right there. As he's approaching second base, he picks up the third base coach, gets the sign to keep on coming, and now they've got runners at the corner.
It's going to be Soto now. They're trailing in this ball game right now, but they want to keep the options open. Two right-handers warming up.
Well, they have to bring somebody in who's not just coming in to get work, but let the guy come in and shut the door and try to give the offense a chance to come back.
Pops him up and way up there. And that's going to do it in this half inning. They come out strong, putting a run on the board early. The fans here happy with this lead, 1-0. Sights and sounds of an evening of baseball. Family, friends, you can hear a bit of the crowd behind here. That one hit pretty well, but it goes foul off to the right.
Foul ball!
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Swing, hot shot, the dive, and he's got it. Throws in time to first. What a play. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
Franco settling in. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And he's there to retire the side. Well, how about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. And Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Line drive fouled off towards first. Took something off, but it's low. 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's changeup may be one of the best in the game, Gary. I mean, just so deceptive to the hitter.
Hot shot towards the hole. He stops at first. It'll be a single.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
Vasquez at the plate. Garcia coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher as they make the pitching swap.
I'm not sure why they take the starter out right here. I mean, he wasn't doing that poorly, and unless they know something we don't, it's an odd move.
Quick check at first, making sure he stays put, watching that lead. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Garcia. Off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind 0-2.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing him something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You know, sometimes an at-bat can go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
Maldonado's got his chance at the plate now. 1 out, runner on at first. Garcia gets set and delivers. Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
That pitch down to the zone, a good one to bunt and get on top of, and he does an exceptional job advancing the runners.
Now we're going to play a little small ball in this game.
Hey, whatever it takes.
There's shortstop in the box.
A bit of a break here right now, Gary. The fact that there are runners on base, but this guy tends to struggle a little bit at the plate.
And the first pitch on the ground to first, number 7. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Pena at the plate. He'll get things going here in the 3rd. 1 away.
Nice easy ground ball to shortstop, able to get over, make the play. Good strong throw across the infield to get the runner at first.
In there, their first baseman. Strike 1. He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count. A shot up the middle. Base hit, gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys.
Well, little action going right now for this team. A single here with 1 out. Little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can bring him across.
And Sanchez is batting.
Well, definitely going to have to hold the runner close at first base. He can run. And boy, if he gets to second base, he's in scoring position and could tie this one up.
Hernandez is there. 2 away.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
It's going to be Rodriguez now. Ground out victim last time through. 2 outs and a man on first. And here's the pitch. This one is popped up to the left side out of play. Foul! Here it comes. A fly ball. And he's there to retire the side. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. 2 hole to get things started. It's going to be Hernandez. He's our first batter, home half of the 3rd inning. Now the first pitch. Swung and a ground ball to 3rd. 1 away.
That's a nice throw by the 3rd baseman to be able to nip the runner at first base. Good solid footwork as he transferred the ball from his glove to his throwing hand.
And the right fielder batting again. Hit up the middle, and it's through into center field.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him, and maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter, paying attention to the runner.
Rivera at the plate. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. He fouls that one off. Foul! Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And now he's heading for home. There's the throw. Tagged at home, and he is out of there. It's going to be Baez now. He had a single in his last time up. First pitch on the way. Strike Called strike. Garcia got that one in. It's 0-1.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
Sinker, called strike. Now 0-2. He delivers.
Foul!
And he swings and hits this one foul. Oh, and Rivera's going to steal. And he fouls another one off.
Well, the pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do on that 0-2 count. He wanted him to swing the bat, and he did, but he just fouled it off. Great piece of hitting.
Pitch out. Nothing was on, though. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Batters 2 through 4 coming right up. It's going to be Soto now. He bounced out his last time. Line fair down the line and right. And this one gets down. It'll head out towards the wall.
Well, these kind of hits right here, a double with no outs to start an inning, really puts the pitcher at a disadvantage and puts a lot of added pressure on that pitcher. Now a single can bring home a run.
Machado has a turn in the box. Last time up, flew out. Here's the first pitch.
Foul!
And it goes foul. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Liner between first and second. That one's caught easily to the bag. They didn't make a play.
Well, I hit this one on the screws, but luckily the first baseman had him positioned properly and had the big old glove over there to get him out.
Cleanup man in the box again. Flew out last time. Pitch on the way. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
Up again now, the number 5 spot. 0 for 1 thus far. It's fouled away. On the ground to third. Rivera throws on to first in time to retire the side. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Soto up at the plate. He'll lead off the 4th for the home team. They're trailing in this ball game right now, but they want to keep the options open. 2 right-handers warming up.
Well, they have to bring somebody in who's not just coming in to get work, but let the guy come in and shut the door and try to give the offense a chance to come back.
Lined up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Soto.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and he took advantage of it.
And Rosario, and he lays one down here. Sanchez in position, in time for the out.
Now, Gary, you know what? He didn't beat it out at first base, but he sacrificed himself to get the runner in scoring position.
Sometimes those things get lost in the course of a game, but not for the guys on the field. They realize the importance, especially if they get the run here.
You know, we always celebrate the guy who drives in the run, but he's in scoring position because his teammate got a bunt there.
Vasquez at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. Sinker drops in for a called strike.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get his share of ground balls.
He deals. Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
Let's take a look at what a sinker looks like in K-Cam.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
Maldonado's got his chance at the plate now. Last time through, he had a sacrifice bunt. And Pena picks it up. Throws to first, side is retired. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second.
Up to the plate.
Franco is the batter now. He's our first batter here in the fifth. Up the middle. That looks like a single. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Pena up now. Grounded out last time towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Pena. Runner around second. He's heading for third. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And that will bring a run in. Boy, I don't know in that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
And Sanchez is batting. There's contact. He drove it well. Hernandez is there. That's one away. Pena's headed to third. It's going to be Rodriguez now. Well, it's keeping up with the hit trends in this one. Let's take a look at the pitches that he's thrown on the mound that have been put in play.
Well, guys, his changeup has gotten hit 3 times here in this one.
With the hits he's given up off of that pitch, I don't think he's going to use it much more as he works his way
up the middle. That gets through. The runner's going to come in to score. The throw. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
So now the WPA graph will show us how much of a difference that run batted in means at their chances of victory. It's going to be Soto now. Steve, great determination. Swing and a hot shot. Oh, mercy, caught it. He's got it in the glove. What an amazing play.
What a play by the pitcher. You think about the infielders, third base, first base, they at least have 90 feet to react. We're talking 60 feet, 6 inches. Those are some kind of reactions.
Machado up now. Lined out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. And it rolls around to the top again. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. The pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. 1 away. It's going to be Hernandez. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the first pitch. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Sanchez in position. In time for the out.
Well, he's clearly bunting for a hit all the way here, but not able to get it where he wants to, and they were able to make the play.
Number 3 slot up again here. Had a base hit his last time up. He swings and nails a liner, and that gets the tying run on board.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
Rivera at the plate. 2 for 2 in the game.
Now we got a bone.
A swing line to left center, and that is in there. The go-ahead run on board. And the throw. The opportunity for offense is right now.
A big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
It's going to be Baez now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup.
Well, down by a run here, Gary. The man on first base can run. I'm looking to try to get him to second. Then you got a chance to have the go-ahead run in scoring position. They better keep him close.
And that's on the outside corner, 0-2.
Now, when he's behind in the count, he's just not a good fastball hitter, so I expect him to attack him with the fastball.
You're out! Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. And the right fielder batting again. And look now at the pitch type distribution. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Catch is made.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
Up again their DH. He bounced out his last time.
Oh!
That one goes foul. Swung on, that is hit. And it's through. That's a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, that's all you can ask your hitter to do. Find a way to get on base, and he does with 1 out. That base hit right there. A little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can move him around and possibly score a run.
Franco batting now. Singled and scored his last time around. That's 2 gone. Pena at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game. A runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
You're out of there.
And he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. It's going to be Soto now. He'll lead off the bottom half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, hit. And that is in there. The tying run is on base.
Well, good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Now Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. Hit up the middle. Oh, my. That almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
Vasquez at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. And time is called. So we're going to see if they want to make a move here or just buy a little time.
I'm not sure they're going to make the switch right now. It's going to be interesting to see which way they go.
And the first pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. There's one.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did, and it pays off. Maldonado's got his chance at the plate now. Definitely some clutch production. And he takes off for second.
Right one.
And he is out trying to take second. Here's the pitch. Takes that curve. 0-1 pitch for a strike. 0-2.
You know, Gary, talk about big at-bats. Well, in those at-bats, you have to battle, and that's what they're doing. And they now have shifted the momentum. Let's see if it can continue.
Castillo will be the new pitcher. He's in the game now as a reliever.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give them some innings.
And another foul ball. Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on. Just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Popped him up. And he'll put that one away for out number 1. And Sanchez is batting. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
2 away. It's going to be Rodriguez now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And that one's put away to retire the side. Only 5 pitches to get out of that inning. That'll rest your arm. There's shortstop in the box. He'll start the home half of the 7th. The first pitch. Headed for the middle. He caught it. Oh, that was headed right for the pitcher. Good, quick reaction. He got it.
This is the pitcher's worst nightmare. You throw the pitch and it comes right back at you. Sometimes it's just self-defense. He got the glove up and made the out.
It's going to be Hernandez. Grounded out his last time up. Here's the delivery. And he squares around. Gets down the bunt. Picked up by Sanchez. Throw to first. Gets him, and there are 2 down.
Well, pitchers know that the toughest pitch to bunt is the one at the top of the strike zone. That's where he threw it, and he couldn't get it down on the ground.
Number 3 slot up again here. 2 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. Just 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
Well, tomorrow's headlines are going to be written right now.
Drove in a run earlier in the game. On the way. Swing and a rocket toward short. He's trying for the plate. And he scores, and the tie is broken. They take the lead. Gonna have to take a look here through a cloud of dust on that play at second base.
Well, he rounded first base, going in very, very hard in the second. Feet first slide. He's in there.
And if he hadn't put that slide on, I think they had him. It's going to be Baez now. Boy, we have seen this offense building momentum, Steve, and what a time of the ball game to do it.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late-inning pitching. But, Gary, although they have a lead, it still is fairly a close ball game right here. You have speed at second base. I might give him the green light and see if he can get over to third. Foul!
And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. So they score once on 2 hits. 1 man left. It's going to be Soto now. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Taps this one foul to the right. There's a ground ball. Baez. That's one away. Machado is up now.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Popped out. Foul ground last time around. Wearing the collar thus far. 2 down. Cleanup man in the box again. He flew out his last time up. Jimenez into the batter's box. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Every manager likes to have a guy like this coming off the bench, a guy with a little pop in his bat. If you need a big home run, he's the guy to go to.
A smash. And that is just enough. The opportunity to try and continue the momentum as they tied it up.
Well, this offense hitting on all cylinders right now, tying this game up. Now let's see if they keep the pressure on and take the lead.
And here's the first one. Swing and a drive, deep left center. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. He's off for third. He throws. Not in time, in there at third. This one was all about speed as he went diving into the bag.
Well, he goes diving into the bag, and I'm not sure whether he meant to do it or he was just out of gas and it was a lunge to get in safely. Good hitters just thrive in situations like this.
Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Hernandez is there. That's caught. Side is retired. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. It's going to be Soto now. He singled his last trip. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
And Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. 2 for 2 in the game. Number 75 will be their new pitcher. He's in the game now as a reliever. Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning. This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike 1.
And you can throw the ball down to the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
Swing and a liner to right center. And he gets it down. That's his 3rd hit. 3 for 3. And Soto stretching it. There's the throw. And they tag him close at home. He wanted that run. He didn't get it. And on that play, they'll get that runner over to third base.
Listen, they got a pitch at the waist, something he could drive. He didn't get all of it.
Hit in the air to center field. And he can't make the play. This could be trouble. He's on his way to the plate. The throw. There's the run, and it gives them the lead. On this win expectancy graph, we can see just how much damage that double has done. Maldonado's got his chance at the plate now. Steve, great determination by this offense. It looks like they may take charge of this ball game late.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late-inning pitcher.
It's one. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it.
Well, you talk about a guy who put a great swing on an unbelievable pitch. Low and in the strike zone, exactly where the catcher wanted it, but the hitter just beat him on that one.
And it rolls around to the top again. He's had 1 hit 4 times up.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They better keep him close, because if he gets in scoring position, it may just add on to this lead.
Here's the pitch. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. And another hit. They're really gunning right now.
Well, this is a guy that usually struggles with pitches in and around the knees, but he was able to just drop the bat head on it, got a good piece of wood on it, a quality big league at bat.
It's going to be Hernandez. Grounded out his last time through. It's going to be Johnny Venters on the mound. He's been brought into the game as a reliever. Steve, we're going to be watching as he approaches this lineup for what?
Great deception of Johnny Venters' delivery. The ball just kind of jumps on the hitters. No wasted movement. That arm very quick with a mid-90s fastball and a nice slider as well.
Changeup got him, and the side is retired. They pick up 4 hits in the inning, but manage only 1 run.
Well, this is what the game of baseball is all about, Gary.
What he's trying to do at the plate here in the last inning is get this ball game tied up. Ground ball, Pena. Baez. 1 away.
Well, offensively right now, you've got to force the issue. You're running out of time. You've got 2 outs left in this game, Gary. And I think that from a managerial perspective, he's got to think about putting runners in motion if he gets them on to try to make something happen.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Here's one hit very well deep. Hernandez is there. He comes up with it easily here.
You know what? You're 1 out away from victory in a very well-played close ball game right here. And listen, you'll take it. A 1-run win is just as good as a 10-run win.
And Sanchez is batting. Popped out of foul territory last time. Mejia is coming to the plate. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
In the chess game that managers play.
Swung on grounder. This might be it. Baez. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Okay, the hometown fans have to be happy today. They're going home with a win and happy their team played solid baseball all around.
Now our player of the game, and I don't think it's going to be a surprise. He's got our pick in this contest.
One big hit that can change the difference of a ball game, and that's what happened today. This hitter came up with that big clutch hit, so he's our obvious choice for player of the game.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game. A lot